Get ready for the biggest headlines hitting your feed right now. The Saudi Pro League has officially announced the nominees for the 2025-26 season awards, and the voting is about to kick off. We are talking about the Player of the Season, Saudi Player of the Season, Manager of the Season, and Best Young Talent of the Season. Karim Benzema is already set as the reigning 2024-25 SPL Player of the Season, but who else is in the running for the top honors this season? Find out who the voting panel is and what it means for the future of Saudi football. With Wrexham. We will also explore the Standout Player and Young Talent Awards from the Cymru Premier and Gennaro Adran leagues to give you a complete picture of the season's best performances across the board. And finally, we wrap up with the latest from the English game. Aston Villa FC is vying for recognition at the end of the season, with Hansen, Kendall, and D'Angelo all up for the WSL end-of-season awards. Don't miss a single moment of this action and the incredible achievements across all our sports. Stay tuned because we have more breaking news coming up right after this. Noi Dung Kai Tight. The Saudi Pro League, SPL, has officially announced the nominees for the 2025-26 season awards, with voting set to commence this Sunday. The awards ceremony will recognize excellence across 4 key categories: Player of the Season, Saudi Player of the Season, Manager of the Season, and Best Young Talent of the Season. /N/N The voting process is structured to ensure comprehensive input, involving a diverse panel comprising the head coaches and captains of all 18 participating clubs in the 2025-26 Russian Saudi League, alongside 18 leading sports journalists and dedicated fans of the RSL. The voting weights are significant. Head coaches and captains each account for 40%, media contributions are weighted at 15%, and fan votes at 5%. This structure underscores the SPL's dedication to honoring significant impacts through perspectives drawn from players, media, and supporters. /N/N as a benchmark, Karim Benzema is the reigning 2024-25 SPL Player of the Season. Voting will close on Monday at 9 p.m. KSA, with the winners scheduled to be announced on Friday, May 22, following the conclusion of Matchweek 34 of the current RSL campaign. /N/N nominees for the 2025-26 awards have been released across all categories. For the Best Young Talent Award, the nominees include Jorge Jesus from Al Nassr, Matthias Jasel from Al Ahly, Brendan Rodgers from Al Qadsiya, Simone Inzaghi from Al Hilal, and Saad Al Shairi from Al Ettifaq. /N/N in the Manager of the Season category, Salem Al Dosari, Al Hilal, leads the pack, followed by Khalid Al Ghanam, Al Ettifaq, Musab Al Juwair, Al Qadsiya, Abdullah Al Amri, Al Nassr, and Hatton Bahibri, Al Khaloud. /N the Best Saudi Player nominees feature Ivan Toney, Al Ahly, Julian Quinones, Al Qadsiya, Ruben Neves, Al Hilal, Cristiano Ronaldo, Al Nassr, and Joe Felix, Al Nassr. /N for the Player of the Season award, the nominees are currently unlisted in the provided content. /N the awards serve to spotlight excellence and drive continued improvement throughout the competition, with the winners to be presented at the start of the 2026-27 RSL season. The voting page is available for public participation. In a wave of recognition for successful inaugural seasons, John Disney of Connah's Key Nomads and Jenny Sugarman of Wrexham have been named managers of the season. Disney earned the accolade for guiding the Nomads to a second-place finish in the JD Cymru Premier, securing qualification for the next season's Conference League qualifiers. Meanwhile, Sugarman led Wrexham to a historic first Gennaro Adrian Premier title, a victory that also secured their spot in the UEFA Women's Champions League and the Adrian Trophy. The season saw several other accolades across the Welsh football landscape. Jordan Williams of the New Saints was recognised as the Cymru Premier Player of the Season, while Iwan Owen of Barry Town United took home the Young Player of the Season award. In the JD Cymru North Division, Jordan Hadaway of Llandudno was named the Manager of the Season after leading his club to the title. Other standout performances included Katie Barker of Wrexham as the Adrian Premier Player of the Season and Lily Bellingham of Cardiff City as the Young Player of the Season. Further divisional recognition included Jamie Breese for Holywell Town in the JD Cymru North Player of the Season category, and Connor Owen for Holyhead Hotspur as the Young Player of the Season. The awards also highlighted strong performances in the other divisions, with Jonathan Nash of Cardiff Met receiving the Player of the Season award in the Gennaro Adrian South League. John Disney of Connah's Key Nomads and Jenny Sugarman of Wrexham have been honoured with managerial awards following successful inaugural seasons with their respective clubs, according to a recent BBC report. Disney, who took the helm last summer, guided the Nomads to a second-place finish in the JD Cymru Premier League and secured qualification for the Conference League qualifiers next season. Meanwhile, Sugarman led Wrexham to their first Gennaro Adrian Premier title, a significant achievement that also secured their spot in the UEFA Women's Champions League and the Adrian Trophy. The awards highlight several standout performances across the Welsh football landscape. Jordan Williams of the New Saints was recognised as the Cymru Premier Player of the Season, while Iwan Owen of Barry Town United earned the Young Player of the Season award. In the JD Cymru North Division, Jordan Hadaway, the 24-year-old manager of Llandudno, was named Manager of the Season for leading his club to the title. Other notable accolades include Katie Barker of Wrexham as the Adrian Premier Player of the Season and Lily Bellingham of Cardiff City as the Young Player of the Season. The recognition underscores the competitive nature of the domestic leagues, with numerous players and managers being celebrated across the various regional competitions. Aston Villa FC is recognizing its standout players as the season draws to a close, with Hansen, Kendall, and D'Angelo all being nominated for the WSL End-of-Season Awards. The recognition highlights the performances delivered by these key figures throughout the campaign, as the club concludes its season in the Women's Super League.